video we discussed about basics of averages. What we discussed about average, definition of average and the basic formula, and we also discussed about how to find averages if the numbers are in AP. Now we'll continue from there itself. Okay. Now I'm taking one question. Find the average of all even numbers. Find the average of all even numbers from 25 to 180. So this is the question I have taken. Find the average of all even numbers from 25 to 180. Now, so average is, so I am taking all the even numbers from 25 to 180. The even number, the first even number after 25 is 26, 28, 30, 32, so on up to 180. Now I have to find the average of all these even numbers from 26, 28, 30, 32, 180. I have to find the average of these numbers. So I told you, by looking at these numbers are in AP. Is these numbers are in AP? Yes, because see this number different this number. 28 minus 26 is difference is 2. 30 minus 28 difference is 2. 32 minus 30 difference is 2. So this all the numbers are in AP. If these numbers are in AP, average is nothing but, I told you yesterday in the previous class, I told you average is nothing but first number plus last number by 2. If the numbers are in AP, average is equal to first number. Average is equal to first number plus last number by 2. That is 26 plus 180 by 2. So 180 plus 26 is nothing but 206 by average is nothing but 100. So the average of all even numbers from 25 to 180, I have taken 26, 28. These are the even numbers from 25 to 180. So these numbers are in AP. If the numbers are in AP, average is always first number plus last number by 2 or middle number. So here I cannot find middle number. I can find, but it is difficult to find middle number. So directly I am getting first number plus last number by 2 and getting average. Now for the same problem, I find what is the average of all odd numbers from 25 to 180. I am finding all the odd numbers from 25 to 180. So all odd numbers from 25 to 180 is, first odd number is 25, 27, 29, so on up to 179 is the last odd number from 25 to 180. Now I have to find the average. Now see, these numbers are also in AP. Difference is 2, difference is 2, difference is 2. So average is nothing but first number plus last number by 2. Because these numbers are in AP, so average is nothing but first number plus last number by 2. So what I will get, 14, 9, 10, 2, 204 by 2. So the average is nothing but 1. So this is the average of all even numbers from 25 to 180. This is the average of all odd numbers from 25 to 180. Average is nothing but first number plus last number by 2 if the numbers are in AP. These numbers are in AP, directly I am finding. The average of, next question is, the average of 5 consecutive positive integers is n. If the next 2 integers are also included, then new average will be. So they have given this question and they have given options as increased by 1, option B increased by 2, option C increased by 1.5, remains same. So first I will solve this problem with the basic method, then I will tell you how to write directly. So let us say I am taking, they have given 5 consecutive positive integers. I don't know what are the 5 consecutive positive integers. So I am taking as integers as a plus 1, a plus 2, a plus 3, a plus 4. These are the 5 consecutive positive integers. If I take a value as 2, then it will be 2, 2 plus 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are the 5 consecutive positive integers. Suppose if I take a value as 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I don't know what are the 5 consecutive positive integers. So I am taking a plus 1, a plus 2, a plus 3, a plus 4. These are the 5 consecutive positive integers. Now I told you in the previous video that if the numbers are in AP, if any consecutive terms, all the consecutive terms will be in AP. So these are the terms, these are the consecutive terms. So these numbers are in AP. If the numbers are in AP, average will be middle value. So average of these 5 consecutive terms will be middle value. So middle value is average. Average here is a plus 2. And they have given that the average of this integer positive integers is n. So a plus 2 value is n. Now they have said that if the next 2 integers are also included, I am including next 2 integers, a plus 5 and a plus 6. I have included next 2 integers. So now this terms also in AP, this terms also in AP consecutive terms. So average is a middle value. Here middle value is a plus 3. So this is the average. my old average is n and the new average is, old average is a plus 2, that is n, and new average is a plus 3. So now I am representing this a plus 3 as a plus 2 plus 1, a plus 3 as a plus 2 plus 1. I know that they have given the a plus 2 value as n, a plus 2 value as n and plus 1. So the new average is n plus 1. Old average is n, new average is n plus 1. That means average is increased by 1. If next two integers are included, then average is included by 1. Now instead of taking like this, I can take examples directly. I can take any values like this, any consecutive terms. Let us say I am taking consecutive terms as 5 consecutive terms as 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can take any value. You can take 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, or you can take any value 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. Any 5 consecutive positive integers. I have taken 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Here average is, these are consecutive terms. Consecutive terms will be negative. So average is a middle value. Here is a middle value is 5. I am including next to two integers. So the next two integers are 8 and 9. So I am including next two integers. Now the average is average. How many terms? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 terms. Average is a middle value. Here middle value is 6. So the new average is 6. Initially average is 5. Now it is 6. That means it is increased by 1. So whenever the next two integers are included, average increased by 1. If two integers are included, average is increased by 1. Suppose if 3 integers are included, average will be increased by 1.5. If 4 integers are included, average will be increased by 2. So next question is, the average of 9 consecutive positive integers is n. If the next 4 integers are also included, then new averages. They given the options as option A increased by 1, option B increased by 2, option C increased by 1.5, option D remains same. Now 9 consecutive positive integers is given as n. Next 4 integers are included. So in the previous problem I told you, if two integers, next two integers are included, then average increases by 1. If only one integer is included, then average increases by 0.5. That you have to remember. If the consecutive terms are given, if only one integer is included, one next integer is included, then average increases by 0.5. If two integers are included, if next two integers are included, average increases by 1. Suppose if next 3 integers are included, for every one integer it will increase 0.5. Suppose 3 integers are included, it will increase by 1.5. Now next 4 integers are included. 4 integers means if next 4 integers are included, then average increases by 2. This you have to remember. If one integer is included, next to one integer is included, average increases by 0.5. If 2 integers are included, average increases by 1. 3 integers are included, average increase by 1.5. 4 integers are included, average increase by 2. Now suppose if I have given next question as the average of 100 consecutive positive integers is n. If the next 50 integers are included, then what will be the new average? 50 integers are included means for every integer average increases by 0.5. So 50 integers are included means the new average will be n plus 25. 50 integers means for every integer it will increase 0.5. So new average will be 25, n plus 25. So you have to remember this. Again, no need of taking a value, a plus 1, a plus 2, so on. So I already generalized that term. If positive average of 9 consecutive positive integers are given, consecutive positive integers are given. If next terms are included, if 2 terms are included, average increases by 1. If only one term is included, average increases by 0.5. Here 4 terms are included, so average increases by 2. Next question. The average of 7 consecutive positive integers is 83. If the previous and next number to the 7 numbers are included, then the new average is. Now they have given the average of 7 consecutive positive integers is 83. If the previous and the next number to the 7 numbers are included, then the new average is. Now see sir, they have given. So now let us say I am taking, before doing this problem I am taking one example. I am taking 7 consecutive positive integers. Let us say these are 7 consecutive positive integers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These are the 7 consecutive positive integers. I have taken 7 consecutive positive integers. Now what I am doing is first I am finding the average value. Average of these numbers is, see these numbers are in AP. Consecutive terms will be always in AP. These numbers are in AP, so average is a middle value. So the average is here 5. Okay. So this is the average. Now what I am doing is, if the previous and the next number is included, previous and next number. Here previous number is 1. I am including previous number, and I am including next number. Next number is 9. So if the previous number and the next number is also included, then what is the average? Now see, these are the consecutive terms 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the consecutive terms. If the consecutive terms will be always in AP, so average is a middle value. Here middle value is also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So middle value is also 5. So average is also 5. If the previous term and the next term is also included, then average is same. Average will not be changed. Previous term and next term is included, average will not change. So in this question, the average of 7 consecutive positive integers is 83. If the previous and the next number is included, previous and next number is included, then the average, new average will be, average will not change. Average will not change. Average will remain same. So average is, he makes 85 runs in 16th innings, and by this average exceeds by 3. What is the average of his runs after 16th innings? So this is the question. Now first, so this model is very important. Mostly they will ask this type of questions only. First I will solve this problem with basic method, and then after that I will use one formula to solve this problem. That formula is very important. First I will solve with basic method. Now a cricketer makes some runs in 15 innings. I don't know how many runs he is making. So he is making some runs in 15 innings. So I am taking, let the average of 15 innings. Let the average of 15 innings, I am taking X. Let the average of 15 innings is X. Now average is X, observations is 15, sum is equal to, average of 15 innings is X, observation is 15. So sum is equal to 15 innings, 15 into X. This is the sum. And he makes 85 runs in 16th innings. So in the next innings he scored 85 runs. So now sum becomes, initial sum is, for 15 innings, initial sum is 15x. Now he is scoring 85 runs in 16th innings. Now the total sum will become 15x plus 85. So in 16 innings he is scoring this many runs. Now average, then the new average becomes, what the average has become? And the average exceeds by 3 runs. That means with the initial average is X, now the average has become X plus 3. So average is equal to, what is average? Sum of observations, sum is 15x plus 85 by number of observations. Initial 15 innings, now one more innings is added, that is 16 innings. So average is equal to sum of observations by number of observations, average, and this average is given as initial average is X and the new average has increased by 3. So new average becomes X plus 3. If you solve this, what you will get? See this? So 15x plus 85 is equal to, I am taking 16 this side, it will become 16 into x, 16x, 16 into 3, 48. So it becomes 16x plus 48. Now see this, 15x plus 85 is equal to 16x plus 48. Now x is equal to, I am taking 15x that side, x is equal to 85 minus 48. That is nothing but 37. Now this 37 is the, what is 37? X is 37. This 37 is the old average. That means average of 15 innings. Now new average is equal to, means what is the average of his runs after 16 innings? After 16th innings, his average exceeds by 3 runs. That means this new average becomes 37 plus 3. New average is 40. This is a basic method. So you have to learn this basic method also. Now I will use one formula to do directly. That formula is very important. So what I have taken initial average as X. So I have found sum is equal to 15x, and sum after 16 n is equal to 15x plus 85. Then the new average is 15x plus 85 by 16. I am getting x plus 3. After solving this, I am getting this x value as 37. That is the old average. And he is asking what is the average of his runs after 16 n. That new average is equal to 37 plus 3. You are getting 40. That is the new average. Now I will solve the same problem in different way. Different way means I will use one formula, that is very important. With that formula I will solve directly. Now the formula is, this is important formula, sir. The formula is new innings is equal to old average new innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Very important formula. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Now this formula is very important. I will use this formula repeatedly. Most of the problems can be solved by using only this formula. So now see, this new innings means, what is new innings? So he scored, he made 85 runs in 16th innings. That is the new innings. In the 16th innings, how many runs is scoring? 85 runs. So new innings is, how many runs is scoring? 85. New innings is equal to old average. So old average means a cricketer makes some runs in 15 innings. For 15 innings, I don't know the average. I am taking that average as X. Next to plus or minus change. Change means average change. Plus or minus change. Here he scored 85 runs in 16th innings, and by this average exceeds by 3. Exceeds means increases. So if it is increased, you have to take plus. If it is decreased, you have to take minus. Here the average increased, exceed by 3 runs. That means old average and plus or minus change. Change means it's exceeded by 3 runs, means that it increased by 3. Plus 3 into total innings. Initially 15 innings are there. Now total, now one more innings is added, that is 16th innings. So total innings becomes 16. So from here I am finding X. So 85 minus 16 3 is 48 is equal to X. So I am getting X values 37. Now what is asking, what is the average of his runs after 16th innings? So after 16th innings means this is the old average. I want new average. New average means, new average is, this initial average is 37 and the average exceeds by 3 runs. That means new average becomes 37 plus 3, 40. Very important formula. So what I am doing, new innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. In place of innings, sometimes I can use here as the weight of the teacher. Weight of the teacher is included. Old average, weight of the students plus total change into total students. Like this also I can compare to that weight of the teacher's formula also. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. So new innings means in 85 he scored 85 runs in 16th innings. That is the new innings. How many runs he scored? 85. I am taking 85 is the old average. I don't know old average. I am taking X. Plus or minus. If it is increases, average increases, you will take plus. If average is decreased, you will take minus. Here average exceeds. Exceeds means you have to take plus. Plus how much it exceeds? 3. Average changes, how much it increased? It increased 3. Into total innings. Initially 15 innings are there. Now one more innings is added. Now it is 16. So 85 minus. So here from here I am solving X. X is the old average. What is asking, what is the new? What is the average after 16th innings? After 16th inning means old average plus 3. So new average is equal to 40. This is very important. Virat has a certain average of runs in 11 innings. He made 90 runs in 12th innings. As a result, his average decreases by 5 runs. Find his average after 12th inning. So find his average after 12th inning. Now I want to teach basic method here. Directly I will use the formula. You know how to do the basic method. Now see this, I know only one formula. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Here new innings is equal to, he made 90 runs in 12th innings. So new innings is nothing but 90 is equal to old average. Here old average is given. No, okay, Virat has a certain average of runs in 11 innings. Certain average, I don't know old average, I am taking X. Next, plus or minus change into total innings. So plus or minus. Now here as a result his average decreases by 5 runs. What happens? His average is decreased by 5 runs. So I will take minus. How many runs it decreased? It is decreased, average decreased by 5. So I am taking minus 5 into total innings. Initially 11 innings are there. Now one more innings is added. So total innings has become 12. So total is, now I am finding X here. 90, 12 5 is 60, minus 60 is there. If it comes this side, it will become plus 60. So X value is 90 plus 60, that is X. X value is 150. Now this X is nothing but old average. This is old average. X is old average. Now what is asking? Find his average after 12th innings. So we have to find the average after 12th innings. this X is the old average. That means for 11 innings, this average is 150. Now after 12th innings, he made 90 runs in 12th innings. As a result, his average decreased by 5 runs. So that means after 12th innings, his average decreased by 5. So what new average will become? New average is, initial old average is 150. Now it is decreased by 5. So this is the new average. This is the new average. So I am using that formula. Formula is nothing but mu innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. So new innings is 90. Old average is not given. I am taking X. Next to plus or minus. Since average decreased by 5 runs, I am taking minus. How much average decreased? 5. So 5 into total innings. Total innings is 12. So from here I am finding X. So new average is nothing but 150 minus 5. That is nothing but 145. Why I am subtracting minus? Because the average decreased by 5 runs. That I am subtracting 5. This is the new average. If they ask old average means, if they ask what is the average before 12th innings, means what is the average up to 11 innings, means answer is 150. Now here they asked what find his average after 12th innings. After 12th innings, his average decreased by 5. So I am subtracting 5. So the answer is 145. His new average is 1. Next is average of a cricket player was 88, was 38. He scored 83 runs in his next innings and average becomes 43. Find the total number of innings. So this is the question. So I know only one formula. The formula is mu innings is equal to, I am writing formula once again. This is important. Mu innings is equal to old average plus or minus, mu innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Mu innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Here average of a cricket player was 38. He scored 83 runs in his next innings. That means how many runs he scored new innings? 83 runs. So already 83 here. Old average. So what is the old average, sir? Average of a cricket player was 38. That is the old average. So I am taking the old average as 38. Now plus or minus. I don't know what is it plus or minus? See this. In his next innings, he scored 83 runs in his next innings and the average becomes 43. Here average has become 43. Initial average was 38. Now the average has become 43. Initial average was 38. Now the average has become 40. That means from 38 to 43 it is increased. From 38 to 43. That means initially it was 38. Now it has become 43. That means it is increased by 5. It is increased. So I will take plus how much it changed. Change is how much? How much it changed? Initially 38. Now 43. So it has increased by 5. The change is 5 into total innings. I don't know total innings, that I have to find the total number of innings. I don't know total innings, I am finding total innings. So from there total innings is equal to 83 minus 38 is equal to 5 into total innings. 83 minus 38. So 83 minus 38. So how much 83 minus 38 is nothing but 45 by 5 is equal to total innings. 45 by 5 is equal to total innings. So total innings is equal to 5 ones are 5, 5 nines. Total innings is equal to 9. So the total innings is 9. So what I am using only one formula. The formula is new innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. So new innings how much is scored? He scored 83 runs. So 83. Old average is 38. Now plus or minus. So plus because it increased from 38 to 43. How much it is increased? 5. So I am writing 5 into total innings. I am finding that. So 83 minus 38 is nothing but 45. 45 by 5 is total innings. So total innings is 9. So this is very important formula. Average weight of students is given 50 kg and weight of the class teacher is included. Average is included by 1 kg. Then you have to find the weight of the teacher. So I learned only one formula. What is that formula? New innings is equal to. I learned only one formula. I will relate all the problems to this formula. All the problems with this formula. So this formula is very effective. It's very important and it's very effective. See this, I learned what formula that I learned. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus, new innings equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Every time you need not to write, but for explanation I am writing this. Okay, in exam you should not write every time this formula. Directly you should apply this formula. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Now what is new innings? New innings means who is added here? The weight of the class teacher is included. So weight of the class teacher is included. That is nothing but a new innings. How much it is included? Do you know that weight? I don't know. So I am taking new innings as X. Weight of the class teacher is included. I don't know that weight, so I am taking that as new innings as X. Next, old average. Old average means average weight of 25 students of a class is 50 kg. So initially 25 students are there. Initially how many students are there? 25. That means 24, 25 innings. What is the average? Average is 50 kg. Initially 25 students are there. Use average is 50. So old average is 50. Next, plus or minus average change. Here what happens? Average. The average is increased by. The average is increased. Average is increased by 1 kg. Because of this new innings, average is increased by 1 kg. Increased means I will take plus. How much it is increased? Change is how much? Change is 1 kg. So I am taking 1 into total innings. Total how many students are there? Initially 25 students are there. Initially how many students are there? Initially 25 innings are there. Now the weight of the class teacher is included. That means one more innings is added. Initially 25, now one more is added. So total how much? 25 plus 1. So total innings is 26. Okay? Initially, see this I am explaining again. Here average weight of 25 students of a class is 50 kg. If the weight of the class teacher is included, that means I know only one formula, new innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. So new innings means here the weight of the teacher, new teacher, weight of the teacher is added. I am taking, I don't know that weight, I am taking X. So old average is how much? 25 students, average is 50, old average is 50 plus or minus. Here average increased by 1 kg, I am taking plus 1 into total innings. Total means initially 25 students are there. Now teacher is also added. So total 26. So X is equal to 50 plus 1 into 26. So X value will become 50 plus 26 is nothing but 76. So this is the weight of the teacher. This formula is very important. We can relate it to all the problems. 70% of the average problems can be related to this formula. So try to remember this formula. So directly within one step you can write. Directly in the exam you write this step. 50 plus 26. So X is equal to 70. That means the weight of the. If the weight of the class teacher is also included, the average is increased by 400 grams. What is the weight of the teacher? Same model. Everything is same. I just change the values. Now see, I know only one formula. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. So only one formula. So new innings. What is new innings? I don't know. If the weight of the class teacher is included. So weight of the class teacher I am taking X. New innings is equal to X. Old average. Old average, what is the average? Average weight of 24 students of a class is 35 kg. So the old average is 35. Next, plus or minus average change. So plus or minus average change. Here the average is increased. The average is increased by 400 grams. So if it is increased, I will take plus. How much change? Change is how much? 400 grams. So I am writing here average change is 400. Since it is grams, this is kgs. 35 kgs. This is grams. I will convert these grams into kgs. So what I will do? I will divide these grams by 1000. So this is converted into kgs. 400 grams is there. I am dividing 400 by 1000. Then it has become kgs. So new innings is equal to old average plus average change into total innings. What is total? Initially 24 students are there. Average weight of 24 students. Now the weight of the class teacher is also included. So total how many? Total 25. So total means is 25. So I will cancel this. 25 ones are 25. 25 fours are 25. 25 fours are 100. So 1 0 is there. I am keeping 0 is. I will cancel this 0. 4 ones are 4 tens are. So X value is 35 plus 10. So X value is 45. So the weight of the teacher is 45. Okay. Only one formula, only one step. Directly I can write this. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus average change into total innings. Okay. Directly I am writing this. The average weight of 5 persons sitting in a boat is 38 kg. The average weight of boat and the person sitting in boat is 52 kg. Find the weight of boat. Now they have given what they have given 5 persons. So 5 persons average. How much the average is given? The average weight of 5 persons sitting in a boat is 38 kg. 5 persons average is 38 kg. 5 persons average is 38 kg. Next, the average weight of the boat and the person sitting in the boat. So with the weight of boat and the person sitting in the boat, the average has become 52. That means here boat plus 5%. Boat, the average weight of the boat, and the person sitting in the boat. Boat plus this 5%, the average has become 52 kg. Initial average is for 5%, initial average is only 38 kg. Because of the weight of the boat is included, the average has become 52 kg. Boat plus 5%. Now see, this initial 5% are there, the average weight is 38. Now because of the weight of the boat, the average has become 52. That means initial average is 38, now it is 52. How much it is increased? From 38 to 52. So average, how much it is increased? 14. The average is increased 14 kgs. This 14 kgs, what is this 14 kgs? This 14 kg is nothing but average change. Initial average is 38 kg. Because of both, the average is increased. The average becomes 52 kg. That means it is increased 14 kgs. So this is 14 kg is nothing but average change. So I know only one formula. What is that formula? New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Here new innings means weight of the boat. What we have to find? Find the weight of the boat. So because of the weight of the boat, I am taking the weight of the boat as x. New innings is called old average. Old average means before boat, how many persons are there? 5%. Their average is 38. So I am taking old average as 38. Next, plus or minus average change. So because of boat, the average becomes 52. That means how much it is increased? 14 kgs. Initial is 38, it has become 52. That means change is 14. So I am taking plus 14 into total innings. So initially 5% are there, and now boat is also increased, so total is 6. So this is 6. Now I am getting x. X value how much? 38 plus 14 6 are 84. 38 plus 14 6 are 84. So how much this value is? 38 plus 84. It is nothing but 12. 8 plus 3 11 plus 12. So 122 kg. So weight of the boat. This x is nothing but weight of the boat. So weight of the boat is 122 kg. So only one formula I learned, and I'm for every problem I'm relating, all the problems I'm relating to that formula. Only one formula, all the problems are related to that formula. Here 5% are there initially, their average is given as 38 kg. Now the weight of the boat plus 5%, the average is 52 kg. So what I observed from initially average is 38, because weight of the boat, the average has become 52. That means average increased 14 kgs. Average increased 14 kgs. This 14 is nothing but average change. So I know only one formula. New innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. New innings is weight of the boat. So old average is 38 plus. Why I am taking plus? Because it is increased. If it is decreased, I will take minus. Because increased, I am taking plus. Plus how much it is changed? 14 into 6. Why I am taking 6? Initially 5% are there. Now weight of the boat is also included. That's why total innings is 6. So x value I am getting 38 plus 84. That is nothing but 122 kg. That is the 8% is increased by 2.5 kg when one of them whose weight 56 kg is replaced by new man. The weight of new man. The new formula is it is almost similar formula here. New person is equal to the replaced new man, or new person is equal to replaced man plus or minus new person, replaced man plus or minus change into total. New person is equal to replaced man plus or minus change into total. Here what I have given, the average weight of 8% is increased by 2.5 kg when one of them whose weight 56 kg is replaced by a new man. Then the weight of a new man. Here new person, or it is a new man. Better take new man. Okay. New man is equal to replaced man plus or minus change into total. Here the weight of the new man, I am taking the weight of the new man as x. So replaced man. What is replaced man? What is weight? When one of them whose weight 56 kg is replaced by a new man. So replacement weight is how much? It is 56 kg. So replacement weight I am taking 56 kg. So plus or minus change. So here what they have given, the average weight of 8% is increased by 2.5 kg. So how much average is increased? 2.5 kg. So here plus or minus. So if it is increased, I will take plus. So plus, how much it is increased average? Change is how much? 2.5. So I am taking 2.5 into total. Now see this. The average weight of 8% is increased by 2.5 kg when one of them whose weight 56 kg is replaced by a new man. Now that new man I am taking x, replaced man weight is 56 plus change is how much? 2.5. I am taking plus because it is increased. Suppose if it is decreased, I will take minus. So plus 2.5 into total. So what is total? How many persons are there? Initially 8 persons are there. Now one person is replaced by another person. One person replaced by another person. Now also how many persons will be there? 8 only. Initially 8 persons are there. From this, one person is replaced by another person. So total will not change. Total is also 8. Should be very careful here. Total is also only 8 persons. There one more extra innings is added. But here 8 persons are there. One person is replaced by another person. So total is also same 8 persons only. So the new person weight is x is equal to 56 plus 25, 2.5 into how much? 2.5 into 8 is nothing but 8 is a 16, it is nothing but 20. So x is equal to 76 kgs. So new person weight is 76 kgs. So this is almost similar, same formula. I learned only two formulas. Strictly speaking, I learned only one formula. This is almost same formula. So new innings is equal to old average plus or minus change into total innings. Here new person is equal to replaced man plus or minus change into total. Here total you have to take. Here 8 persons are there. If one person is replaced, the total will not change. Then new innings is added, so the total is changed. Okay. Okay, I will stop here. So I have covered all the important models in this video. So whatever the remaining part is there, I will do it in the next video. So if you really like it, please subscribe it and share to others. Okay. Thank you.